Hello and welcome. My name is MiniBetrayal and this is Factorio, Laterally Unplayable. So just as I started recording, or just before I started recording, we finished doing logistics so we can get some of our fancier stuff going. So let's see, what do I have on me at the moment? Not a great deal, but I should have enough for a couple of splitters and an underground belt. And then I need so many inserters. In fact, I'm going to come down here and pick up more iron, because yes, I need much more iron for my inserters. Okay. Now, I realise, of course, that I'm not saying or doing anything at the moment, but I'm thinking, where's... Ah, yes, we need a splitter down here as well. No, I need one of them. Okay, and then that'll go like that instead. And that will go like that. No, actually, let's keep it the way it was. Let's just move that down. That should do it. Okay, more iron. I should pick up some copper as well while I'm here. And then this should start. There's copper on this line. Why is there copper on this line? Which one of these is giving me copper? This one. There's 131 copper in this spot. Oh, that's going to take forever. Alright, I guess we've only got 5 iron miners on that. At least I spotted it. Okay, let's help some things out over here. Okay, and why isn't this working? Because it has no power. There we go. So we need to bring power up as well. I should probably keep power sort of all along one edge of the map. I suspect that will end up being more convenient long run. Okay, so that should turn everything on up here. Yep, need more inserters of course. But that should start giving us a supply of iron plates. Okay, and then we need to do something similar for copper. Now, I probably could just put copper down next to it. So if I just copy that, I can't remember if I decided I was going to put them next to each other or not. If I assume that I am going to put them next to each other, just for the moment, and then I'll figure out a way of getting coal and copper in there. It shouldn't be too difficult. And then we'll have a line of iron and a line of copper. I desperately need iron. Scoop. It's taking too long. Okay, and we don't actually have that much iron down here. Certainly not nice iron. Mind you, now we've got splitters, we can filter it out. I think that was part of my original reason for getting splitters. Okay, can I... No, I can't afford that because I don't have any copper apparently. Well, let's stick all of that in there. Pick up more iron. Okay, starting to make the inserters now. Also, I am using new recording software, so if the quality is any better or any worse, I suppose, do let me know. Still tweaking settings here and there. What will I want to do next? I have no idea. My pollution is miles away from the biter, so I don't need to worry about that yet. Okay, so if I... Well, firstly, let's do that. And then I'll need some more splitters. I'll need more belts as well, for that matter. Then I'll need to split the coal into this side, and I'll probably have the copper come in up here. And snake in there, maybe? That could work. So if I get me another one of them, another splitter. So I'll have a splitter in like that. And then the copper will come in from here. Like that. Okay. That, I think, will work. I need more belts. Okay, and then as an added bonus, what I can do, if I get myself another splitter, I can put a splitter here that filters iron and copper, just to make sure that everything goes to where it needs to go to. Like that. So if I say output priority left filter iron, and then I go and grab all of this iron that's been picked up. Oh, missed a bit. Oh, damn, it got in. Okay, I don't think any more iron managed to get into this side. Okay, that means I now can put this guy back. So the little bit of copper that does get through will be filtered out. All my bots have run out of energy. That's annoying. In you get. Oh, thank you, autosave. Oh, we should pick up this iron. Right, what are we missing up here? We are missing more inserters. Let's keep going with that. And we're also missing power poles, for which we are missing copper. All goes round and round. There's copper, and I'll grab some power poles, start putting these in. Okay. Now, am I actually collecting stone somewhere? I don't have any radars down there. I don't have any radars anywhere, for that matter. I am collecting stone. Good, because I also need a bunch more of... Where are they? These guys. Okay. Grab all of that. And... oh, I thought that was an attack warning for a moment. I got worried. Build faster. Right. What research do we want to do next? We will need landfill at some point, but that's not... Let's get optics, because it does seem very, very dark at night for some reason. I would have thought, if anything, that the fact that the background is all black would make this bit stand out more, but apparently not. When it's night, I can hardly see a thing, so I hate to think what YouTube does to it. Okay, come on. And let's just make belts in the meantime. We always need belts. Now, one thing occurs to me. I can only fit one train line down the side of that. So I may end up moving this. If I want to extend south at all, I may not need to. Okay. And we'll need some of these guys as well. I need copper for that. I've left all my bots behind, haven't I? Let me put a thing on my hotbar just so I can see how many bots I have on me. No. I want to pick up the bots, not the copper. Okay. Yeah, so I start off with 20. Okay. A few more belts up here to do. I've got a few more power poles up here to do as well. I know. Okay. Now it's just the... Is it really just one more furnace? It is as well. Alright, let me go grab a stone so I can build the last furnace. There. And... oh, he's already left. Okay, now how many are missing? 95 inserters. That is quite a few inserters. Well, let's get started, I guess. Okay. In fact, what I think I might do, if I start concentrating on electric mining drills, because I really don't have that much iron coming in, and I've got even less copper. Just make sure this is working as expected. So I'll come in that side, get split up, and it should be picked up by this guy. Do we actually have any copper on this line yet? No. That should be our first copper plate being automatically smelted. Okay. I've left 5 bots behind somewhere. Lovely. But anyway, what I'm thinking is essentially we just make sure we get everything on iron that we can, and then we will basically pick up copper as collateral, for want of a better term. Okay, let's get rid of these and these. Okay. I need to bring that down further. Okay. So... like that. Okay, and we'll need some extra belts there and there. Then we can get some more out. I'll split to coal as well, I guess. Okay, and then if I have a belt running up here, that there. Okay, need another splitter, for which I need copper. There's copper. There's a splitter. Okay, let me stop that there actually. Okay, it's only this one that does coal. So if I grab that splitter and pop it there, and say output priority left, filtering coal, and then input priority right, there we go. Okay, and then that will join the coal line. Okay, and then these 2 lines need another splitter. Come on. There. And I'll put it there actually. And in fact, that will just be that one essentially. Okay. So any copper will be coming up this line on the right and come up here. Any iron will use the line on the left and go towards the actual iron smelting. So now I just need to build the miners. Oh, and there's a few more belts down there. Okay. So how many miners is it we need here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and I think I need some more power in there as well. Yeah, I need one there, there, and there, I think. I think that will power everything. I just need to wait for the miners to get built. And then, of course, I need more inserters. Come on. Seems like a lot of my time in both Factorio and Satisfactory lately has been spent waiting for things to be crafted. Okay. So just keeping an eye on this miner down here, the one that can also get coal. At the moment it's only spitting out iron, which is fine. Okay. Can I make any more miners? I need another 3 miners, for which I need more copper, which is here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, 4, 5 of them actually. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5 up the top. Okay, and that one has finally given out. Luckily, we should now have a more automatic supply of copper plates. Oh, I missed one in the middle down here. Oh yes, these ones aren't powered, so let's stick a pole there. Okay, and then one more. Okay, we may as well pick up these guys as well. Get in, loser, we're going shopping. There we go. Okay, and then like that. Whew, making progress. I'm just going to pick up all of them, because iron plates are tasty. And inserters, how many are we missing? 79. That is quite a few inserters. Okay, so after this, we should start looking at maybe automating some science, I think. I don't know how much space I want to leave, because with the belts we can go up to oops, where are they? Yeah, 270 items a second, which is many times faster than a transport belt. Oh no, in fact, let's do this properly. That's twice as fast, 3 times as fast. 6 times as fast. That adds 9 times as fast. 12 times as fast. 15. Yeah, so this is 18 times as fast as a yellow belt, meaning, assuming we stick with the stone furnaces, we would need 18 times further than this to get a fully compressed belt in and out. But at least I only need 1 column of it, which was my reasoning, or at least part of my reasoning, for using the mod with the fast belts there. Okay, I need more copper and more inserters. Let's do them 5 at a time, they might craft a bit faster that way. Okay, there we go, slow and steady. Are any of these still ghosts? Don't think so. Yeah, all the bots are going northwards. But we do still have them on both sides. just want to check something. If I come right across to one side... Okay, I can't always be sure that my construction area will cover the entire bit of land if I'm standing on the edge. But if I stand in the middle, it covers everything, so that's good. Okay, 30 more. I'm only making 15 more, so 1, 2, 3. That should be 30. Okay, and then what I'm sort of thinking is if we sort of tuck these over to the side, something like that. We can sort of have the beginnings of a main bus-like thing just sort of squashed along one side. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll do. I mean, we're not going to have any massive production in a world like this, but we will do what we can. Okay, and then 5 more, and then more belts, of course. Always more belts at the beginning of the game. Although I have wondered for a long time how feasible it would be to do an entirely beltless run. Like, you're not allowed to place any belts. So if you want to move stuff from one place to another, you might just have to use like a chain of inserters or something insane like that. I've never done it because I'm not quite that insane. Alright, so let's give ourselves a little bit of space. We'll come up to about here. And then, did I not have a lab somewhere? Or did I just not pick up my lab? Essentially, I'm going to set up just a little science area. For which we will need some of them. Oh, and this one down here isn't powered either. There's the lab. How are we doing power-wise, by the way? Not very well. Okay. So before we go too far away, let's have a quick look at power. I'm just going to do a cheeky here, because I don't necessarily want to stop collecting stone just yet, but nor do I want to properly automate it, so I'll just do that. Okay. Oh yeah, this shouldn't be too difficult. Let's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and pipe. And I actually need a bit more because I need another 2 steam engines. So more iron. Yeah, so I'm just going to bump it up from 1 boiler to 4 boilers. That should give us enough power for the meantime. Okay, and yoink, that'll be enough. Okay, so boilers and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and steam engines 1, 2, I need to be a bit closer for that. 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to feed them. Oh, I need another one of them. Need to feed them their coal. And with that pipe, we need to feed them water. Okay, and that is doing it fine. That's about 4 times what we need. But of course we are about to expand. Okay, so let's get some red science running. Okay, and up we go. We don't seem to be getting any copper. whatsoever. Even this is feeding a little bits of copper. What I might do, because we're going to start using copper for red science, I'll just throw down some miners on that bit there. Because, you know, that's not a very stable supply of copper. But anyway, right, so we will do a fairly standard kind of thing, except instead of just sort of turning right off the bus and then coming out, I think what we'll do, we'll turn right off the bus, then turn left and then go up. So we've got a bit more room to work with. So we will have 1 making gears, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can't count because we need 5 of them, making red science, like that. We'll need a bunch of inserters. What am I low on? I'm low on iron, that's easy. Let's get the last one of them down. So iron will. Okay, let's do it this way around. Let's split off first, then figure out where we're going. And I'll need an underground as well. Okay, so iron wants to come in there. So we want a splitter there. Like that. And it'll go over there. The copper will then need to hop under that. And then I reckon if we split the copper off there, yeah, let's just have the copper on the one side of the bus like that. And that'll come up. And I'll actually bend this back a little bit. So, yeah, so it'll come around like that. That way we can have the iron gears output onto the left side of the belt while the copper comes in on the right, so that needs an input, not an output, an input. These all need inputs. They need outputs as well. And then I'll have a belt here. I'm trying to decide which way around I want this belt to go. I am going to have it go that way for now, but I'm going to change it up a little bit. First off though, I need some more of them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this, firstly let me just mark out that kind of space, and I'm going to put this there. I think that works. So you've got 2 belts of space on the right, 2 belts of space on the left, nearly 2 belts of space on the left. Okay, slight change of plan then. Going to get rid of that. And I'm going to put it down there. So just move all of that to the left by 1. And this is going to come up and turn around. Okay, and then we need some long-armed inserters as well. So we can actually pick up off that belt and put it into the labs. So, let me explain my thought process here. So, all of the science is going to be made further north than this, so I want the science to come southwards to get into the labs. So that's why I'm sort of going up and then doing this turnaround. And then of course we've got 7 different sciences we can put into the labs, which is 7 lanes or 4 belts, and I want some space for train tracks if I need them later on. So I need a few more of them. I need to stick down some power. I also need some more labs. So 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. That'll do for now. And then that belt needs to come down that far. Need some more belts. Okay, power. That'll do for that. What am I waiting on? Oh yes, copper. And power for that matter. Copper. And, oops, too far. Why do I have two there? Power. I'll give that 2 inputs. Probably change it up for faster inserters later on, but okay. So 3. It's another 2 labs. What am I missing for that? Copper. I'll just get this running, make sure that we are actually doing science. Okay. This is the only one that's not running at the moment. I think it just doesn't have gears. Yep, okay, they're all running. We're making red science. And then we'll wait for that to go round. That one puts it in there. That one doesn't have a lab yet. That one puts it in there. That doesn't have a lab yet. That one puts it in there. I'm missing a red inserter. Okay. Right. And yeah, we're flying through optics. That'll be done any second. So I think after optics, yeah, let's go for the military ones because I'm not entirely sure exactly when I'm going to need them. And yeah, this is quite deserty here, so you know, I've got a long time yet, but pollution might spread further than you might expect. You know, we're nearly done on turrets already as well. But we'll leave it there for this episode. Next episode we'll move on and probably get circuits automated or something like that. In the meantime, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.